G'day viewers, little demo on getting trannies apart. This is a fairly normal size transformer, weighs 4.775 kilos. Yeah, fairly average sort of size. Let me show you the recovery you get from it. At the moment, a tranny of 4.775 kilos is going to return, I think they're about 90 cents a kilo as a transformer. So you're going to get, about a bit over $4 for it as it is. I just took the back terminal strip off to make it a bit easier to get the copper out in a minute. Like basically a frame that just wraps around. You just bend this tab back and then you can peel that off. Right, it's not hard. That just comes straight off. Scrap steel. This has got a couple of layers of lamination wrapped around the outside of it. Most of the time that just peels off like that. Again, it's just scrap steel. I've got a layer of copper around the outside. I'm not sure what its purpose is. And I don't really care what its purpose is, to be honest. It's copper. So it's, worth getting. And you got to get it out of the way anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure that this tranny is going to be, yep. You've got a weld here. Another one on the other side. You can see that weld right along there. Usually, all you got to do is grind through that weld and that whole chunk will then just peel off and you can just knock the coil out, or knock the laminations out from the coil. So we'll see how we go. I just grind through it. That's usually as much as it takes. There we go. Lovely. Now what you're left with is that and that. That's just scrap steel. Now, I'm going to turn this camera around. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. I want to point you at the device, which is where. There's the device there. Righto. Now, you take the transformer, and you set it over the vise with the laminations between the jaws. You don't have to tighten it up. Take your trusty drift, which is a piece of shaft in this case, and a 3-pound hammer. You don't have to use a 3-pound hammer, but I find it does the job very nicely. And there you go. There's your laminations out. What you're left with is a copper coil. Now Now I'll knock a little bit of the plastic off this just to make it obvious it's a copper coil. I'm just going to put it on the scales and see what it weighs. That coil weighs in at 750 grams, which is $7.50, because this copper at the moment is 10 bucks a kilo. So that's $7.50. The transformer was worth 4 bucks, a little over $4 to $7.50. That's not a real good return on a tranny. You can quite often get a bit better than that. This transformer here, this is out of a microwave. I've actually done a video about this once before, but I don't think I posted it to YouTube. This is out of a microwave. We're going to do the same thing again, and we'll see the difference. I'll just go and weigh it. This one weighs in at just on 5.0 something or other kilos, so say 5 kilos. So it's worth about $4.50. I'm just going to turn you back around to the bench. Get you somewhere near straight enough. I'll do the same again, only this one you don't have to take this hasn't got a frame on it. It's got a base mount. You see that? You can see this base mount here. It doesn't matter. You can see you got welds here and here. Same on that side. It's the top one you want to cut, not that one. That one. So we'll cut him. Smack with the chisel. And he wants to make it. Well, I'll cut the wrong end. Oh, okay. Every other one I've ever done, it's always been the top edge that you cut. On this one, it's the bottom edge. Go figure. Actually, come to think of it, I should have cut the bottom edge, I should have known. There you go. Base comes off. Over into the vise. Same thing again. One coil. Now with this vise isn't big enough, I need to get a bigger vise, but I've got to put a couple of spaces under it because the laminations are fouling on the bottom of the moving jaw. But we have the technology. Here's your lamination stack. Now scrap metal. That's worth 20-25 cents a kilo. Worth hanging on to, but you know, something I get excited about. Now in these, get a couple of bits of paper. You'll have a couple of metal, these things here that are wrapped in insulating paper are actually steel, and that's a coil. I have no idea what the purpose of the coil is, but those things just pull off. There's your little coil, it's just big grade insulated wire, and you're left with 2 copper coils. I'll go and put them on the scale. There's 2 coils, 1.345 kilos. A bit funny. 1.345 kilos. So that's $13.45 from a transformer that would have been worth $4.50 otherwise. When you get a microwave tranny that's got 2 copper coils in it, it's well and truly worth processing and getting the copper. Some of the other ones, it's, you know, I've got a little bit of time up my sleeve at the moment, so I'm processing them because I can maximise my return. But generally speaking, microwaves, you've got to check them to make sure they're not 1 copper, 1 aluminium, or 2 aluminium coils. But if you've got 2 copper coils, definitely worth, you know, you turn something worth $4 into something worth $13.50. So you make $9.50 for about 10 minutes work. Well and truly worth doing. Hope you got something out of that. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, eh? Cheers for now.